What's up, everyone? Welcome to Among the Fence. My name is Aaron, and it's time for New Music Friday. I'm going to be talking about some of the new musics coming out throughout the week of September 15th, and we're going to discuss it. We're going to talk about it a little bit. And if I miss something that you're looking forward to, leave a comment below letting me know what it is, so me and everybody else can discover new music. And if you want me to review something, let me know what it is as well. If you want to help support me and help me out with YouTube's algorithm, please don't forget to give this video a like, especially, if you like it. It makes the most sense. It helps out a lot. It keeps me in your recommended section, and it shows YouTube that, you enjoyed this video enough to interact with it. So maybe it'll show it to more people, which does a ton for me. And I will personally thank you if you do that. But anyways, let's talk about some new music. We get a new album from TesseracT titled War of Being. I gotta admit, I've never really listened to a full album from this band. It's not because I dislike them. I usually just, I forget about them. They pop up on a Spotify playlist. I listen to the song, maybe 2 songs, and then I kind of go on about my day because sometimes it could be a little long. The singles for this do sound interesting. It reminds me of like a gentler version of Leprous, maybe, due to the vocals and just the overall style of music. I might do a review on this. Since I don't know them, I'll go back and listen to the rest of their discography, but I don't know. It's going to be tough because there's just so much coming out this week. Like, we also have a new release from War of Ages titled Dominion. I mentioned last week that I didn't really care for this band back when I was younger. When they were first coming out with stuff, it just felt like they haven't really found their footing within the metal scene yet, and they haven't really found their own sound and their own creativity. But over the years, they definitely did, and they grew on me a lot. The newer stuff that they've been coming out with is pretty good. Again, I don't know if I'll be doing a review on this one, but I definitely look forward to it. However, I will probably be doing a review on the new Night Versus album titled Every Sound Has a Color in the Valley of Night, Part 1. I'm definitely excited for this. I love how experimental this band is. And just no matter how weird they get, it just works. And it's something you could just throw on and sit there and just listen to and enjoy as background music, or something you can really just sit there and try and dissect, especially if you're really into different musical aspects of what they do in their songwriting. It gets pretty stinking deep. So yeah, I'm very much excited for this one. We also have a new album from Baroness titled Stone. Different, but I feel like this falls into the same type of hype as Night Versus. Just because, I don't know, I guess you could say it's the same kind of music, but not really. It's the same kind of experimental thing going on for sure. It seems like there's just a lot of obscure bands dropping music this week. So if you're someone who is kind of tired of hearing the same exact thing, basically coming out from like metalcore bands, deathcore, death metal bands for the past couple of weeks, this is definitely the week for you to be checking out some of these bands, because I think they're just going to be I feel like they're all going to be great, if I'm going to be completely honest. For instance, we have another album from Explosions in the Sky titled End. The instrumental post-rock band is finally back after 7 years. There's a ton of bands within this genre. For instance, like If These Trees Could Talk, This Will Destroy You, which they all kind of sound the same, but they also all have their own fingerprint within this genre. And I feel like Explosions in the Sky just left this massive gaping hole when they haven't released anything for 7 years. So yeah, I'm excited for this one as well. This is going to be a good week for albums for sure. We have a new single from Spite titled Thank You. Again, this one's kind of tough because I was really, really excited when Josh, Baby J, joined Spite. He left Emir and joined Spite. And I was all about it. I don't really care for Amir, but I love Josh's drumming in the band. And I felt like he was just going to add so much to Spite, something that Spite really needed. Because I don't know, I felt like every time I listened to their older stuff, it sounds good, but there's just something missing. And I was hoping the drums would fill in that little gap. And I feel like it did. And he made one really good album with them, and then he bounced. And he's like, I'm going to go back to just doing Darko with my boy. What's his name again? Tom Barber. I may go back to doing just Darko stuff with my boy Tom Barber. And this song, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a B-side with still having Josh on it. I don't know if they have a new drummer. I looked around a little bit. I haven't seen any announcements, so I'm not sure what's going on with this one. It might just be a single. It might be an LP announcement. I'm not sure. If you guys know anything about this one, leave a comment below letting me know what it is. If it is a new drummer, I'm really interested to hear what he's going to bring. Hopefully the drums are still a really strong driving force. And of course, hopefully the rest of the band is constantly improving as well. But yeah, it's just, Josh just seemed like such a good fit. We also have a new single from While She Sleeps titled Self Hell. I love their last album, Sleep Society. It was just so uplifting and so encouraging. And I feel like without that musically, it's just kind of all right. It sounds good. There's a lot of really cool melodies going on. It's not bad, but the lyrics were the main selling point for me, and I'm not really sure what direction they're going to go in considering the name of this song. I don't know. Sometimes the name of their songs can be kind of negative, but it could still be really inspired at the same time. I'm hoping that's the case. We also have a new single from Suffocation titled Seraphim Enslavement. They made a return, also kind of like Explosion in the Sky. It's only been 6 years for Suffocation. And just when we thought that we've had all the death metal we could possibly take, it starts to get serious now. I feel like this song is going to be super heavy. It's going to be super intense because it's been so long. And I feel like a band like Suffocation, living in New York, I'm sure there's a lot of frustration built up in them. So yeah, get ready for 6 years worth of frustration coming out in the form of death metal. We also get a new single from, well, I guess it's kind of new, Animate titled Heavener. It's a late release of their title track song off of their last album titled Heavener, which is potentially album of the year. So I'm so excited to hear this. I'm sad it didn't make it onto the album. It would have made the most sense. It's really weird that, the title track didn't make it onto the album. I don't know. But I'm very stoked to hear this one. I'm always excited for new music from them. Like I said, I just wish it was on the album. Maybe it didn't fit. I don't know. I'm just interested to hear how this thing stands alone. And that is it for New Music Friday. If there's anything that I missed, I'm sure there is, leave a comment below letting me know what you're looking forward to. Again, let me know what you also want me to review next. And if you enjoyed this video, you liked it a lot, don't forget to give it a like. Helps me out, like I said, with YouTube's algorithm. And if you want to help support me and my channel, please consider subscribing and ringing the bell icon. Doing all that stuff just does so much for me, and I appreciate it more than you guys could ever imagine. I appreciate you more than you could ever imagine. And I hope you have a good rest of your day or night, whenever you happen to be watching this. And I will talk to you guys next time.